Find the perimeter of triangle ABC. The perimeter of any figure is the length of outer boundary. So in this particular case, the perimeter will be the length of AB plus BC plus AC. We need to find this out. The first statement says that two sides AB and BC are 5, but we still do not know the length of third side and it can vary. We can find out the entire range, which is not needed for this particular question, but the particular length of the line AC is unknown, therefore the first statement alone is not sufficient to answer the question. A option and D option can be eliminated here. Now the second statement says that area of the triangle ABC is 6. This statement is clearly not sufficient because there are infinite many possibilities of triangles in which the area will be equal to 6. If we were to draw just two cases to prove that this statement is not sufficient, then we can quickly draw two cases. One right angle triangle I am drawing, which has the sides 3, 4 and 5. The area of this particular triangle will be half of 3 into 4, which is equal to 6. The other case that I have taken is the triangle which has two sides 2 and 6 and the hypotenuse is equal to root 40, and the area of this triangle will be half of 6 into 2, which is 6. So not sufficient. Now the important part in this particular question is to understand that what happens when we combine the two statements. So now by combining the two statements, I am going to draw one particular construction, and that's really useful. To draw any triangle with two given sides, there is a way we can do that. So what we are doing first is, two sides we know are 3 and 5. So I am going to draw a side of length 5 units first. So here let's assume that this is the side which has 5 unit length. And then I need to make another side of 3 units, but where do I make that? That is question mark. So I'm just making a circle which has the radius equal to 3, and that circle will look like this. Now there are many possibilities of the triangle with side 3 and 5 that we can make here, but we also have to ensure that the area of the triangle should be 6. So one possibility, one very favorite case that we keep coming across is a triangle which has sides 3, 4, 5. So we can quickly draw a triangle that satisfies, first triangle that satisfies this particular condition. So this distance is 3 because it's the radius of the circle which has radius 3, and this line is 5 units and this is 4. Now with these three sides, the area of this triangle we know is equal to half of 3 multiplied by 4, which is equal to 6. But the question is, can we draw another such case in which two sides are 3 and 5 and still the area is 6, but the third side is different? Now remember that any point I take on the circumference, the length will be 3, but now I need to make sure that the area remains same. So what I'm doing is I'm assuming that this base is 5. For this particular triangle, if I choose the base as 5, I can find out the length of this particular height, because I can say half of 3 times 4 is equal to half of 5 times h, so h becomes 12 by 5. And now the next construction that I'm going to make will be such as this. I'm going to draw a line which is parallel to the base and passing through this vertex. Now it cuts the circle at one more point, and if we join that point with the two ends, let's quickly see what we get. This line will have length 3 units, and this line will have length which I don't know what that will be, but I definitely know that the height of this particular triangle, considering base as 5, will still be 12 by 5. And now the area of this purple case can be calculated as half of 5, which is the base, and height, which is 12 by 5, area is 6. Now with the same two given sides 3 and 5, we have been able to draw two triangles, and both of them have area 6, while the third side has different lengths in these two cases. So we do not have consistent value of the third side AC, and therefore we say that the statements even together are not sufficient because it has two possibility, and therefore the answer to the question becomes option E. I hope you enjoyed the explanation. Thank you so much.